This conference will now be recorded.
Hi guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, Vijay garu.
No,
Yes.
sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
this is Dhanabal. Shiva.
yeah, okay, perfect. Okay. Hi guys, my name is Shiva. I am the trainer. Okay, so AWS DevOps run. Okay, let me share my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, it is visible.
Okay, perfect. Okay, before going forward anything, just I want to introduce myself. Okay, my name is Shiva. I have total 12 years of experience in the IT guys. Okay, I'm working as a excuse me. Sorry, I'm working as a cloud DevOps engineer, team lead in one of the leading company in the European. Okay, we deal with the cryptocurrency. If anybody have an idea of the cryptocurrency, bitcoins and etc., my company deals with it. One of the largest market in the Europeans. Okay, I am working with this company around 6 years, and total like I have the cloud and DevOps area of experience with 9 years, 9 plus years, and I do the multi-cloud guys, not only the AWS, Azure, GCP, and IBM, different kind of clouds. Okay, I did my masters in Germany, and I work for the European companies. I will be there in the Germany for 6 months, and I will be in India for 6 months, and I do corporate trainings. I do corporate trainings a lot, like for the HCLs and the IBM companies, and regular corporate trainings which we give it. Okay. This is just my introduction. If anyone wants to introduce themselves, we can do it because I will have an idea about it. Okay, I will have an idea about you, where you're working, and etc. And whether you are a student or whether you are already an employee, where you have an idea about it, whether you are a developer or anything. Okay, according to that, I can just give you more and examples when we are going for the topic wise. Okay, anybody want to introduce themselves?
Uh, yes. Myself, Vinay.
Hi.
Uh, yes. Good morning. Total, I have 10 years of experience in art QA testing. Currently, I'm working as a technical lead in Infosys. Uh, Now, currently, I'm working in automation testing, Selenium with Java. Now I want to switch to DevOps. Mainly, my focus is to learn the AWS and Kubernetes and Docker.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you.
Thanks, Vinay. Any other wants to introduce themselves?
Hi, Shiva. It's good to hear your experience. Myself, Dhanababu.
Mhm. Hi.
I passed out BTech in 2012, and I had almost 12 plus years of experience. Not related to IT, but IT. I have 7 plus years experience in performance testing. I'm
Okay.
currently working in ADP India Private Limited.
Okay.
Just I have one question. Can I ask this is like not a question session, or you are going to provide some question session?
We will have at the end of the session. We'll have the Q and A.
Yeah, because
We can
I'm a
discuss a lot.
right.
I can answer any kind of
Yeah,
question
yeah,
today.
yeah. It's a simple without coding because you need to know the
I
Python
will
or
explain.
like some
I will
language,
explain.
right? Yeah, yeah,
No,
sure,
no.
sure.
I will
Thank
explain
you. It's
in detail. Then, whenever at the end of the session, we will have the Q and A.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay. Thanks, Sam. Thank you. Any others wants to just introduce themselves? Suma, Viru.
Hey, hi Shiva. This is Suma.
Yes, sir.
I live in USA. I have been working as a system support analyst for 6 years. So I want to switch the career for AWS DevOps.
Okay. Thanks, Suma. Viru, do you want to? Or we can just jump. Okay. You can just introduce whenever we want to. Okay. Yes, yes. Before going, so if my voice is a little bit low, I'm sorry. I have just a throat infection. Yeah. Before going into forward, whatever the topics and etc., we will have a, little amount of time. I will explain you what are the topics we will be seeing and etc. Now, before going out there, I would just want to clear some regular questions which I get it, regular questions from the students, from the previous students and the batches which I graded is like whether I don't have first thing it is like okay, first thing it is like, is it okay for the freshers? Okay, because the first thing which I get it for is like freshers jobs are available, or is it okay for the stream which is okay for the freshers or anything? Guys, if you anyone ask you that is it okay for the freshers or anything, you should question yourself, saying that just open any kind of website, okay, jobbing portal, okay, just search for that and you will see a lot of fresher jobs, guys. Okay, if you open LinkedIn, okay, a lot of fresher jobs are available. No, but this is like outside there is a myth is like AWS DevOps or cloud DevOps are only for the experienced people, not for the freshers or anything. Okay, it is not correct answer, guys. Okay, there are a lot of fresher jobs are available because see here it is like all the works cannot be done by the senior people. Okay, there are a lot of works will be there where you have it's used by the freshers and everything. Already in this colony I can see a lot of people are working in the IT since 10 years. They might have already know that all the things cannot be done by the seniors or engineers or any mid-level engineers by themselves. Okay, that's why we have the interns, that's why we have the freshers concept and etc. Okay, the freshers are fresher positions are there, guys. Okay, that's why we first question mostly I get it is like, is it okay for the freshers? Okay, the second question is like coding. Okay, do we need required coding for AWS DevOps or any cloud DevOps which we are looking for? Okay, first thing, there is no coding over here, guys. First of all, coding in the sense the language. Okay, we have to any other languages like Java, Python, or Angular, JavaScript, anything. This kind of coding is not required to successfully call yourself. Okay, as I'm a cloud DevOps engineer. Okay, you doesn't need to have any coding language to do it. Okay, the simple thing which you need to do it is like to understand. Okay, to understand the main thing, concept of what is like to write the steps. Okay, to write down the steps. Okay, if you write down the steps what is happening and everything, then you are good to go with it, guys. You doesn't need coding. Okay, if you have a knowledge of it, then it's an advantage. If you see here, I think so. We have two QA engineers in the call. They have to know about the Selenium, Java to write down their test cases and etc. Okay, that Java coding is an advantage. Why? Because that Java coding will help you. Okay, the basics of Java coding will help you to understand the concept of some difficult parts. Okay, now see, if I am the cloud and DevOps engineer, I have to communicate with a lot of team people. Okay, a lot of team people I have to communicate with the QA team. I have to communicate with the database team and etc. A lot of communication needs to be there within along other team members. Okay, I need to understand some basic concepts. Okay, if I have to talk with the, for suppose if I have to talk with the Vinay, Vinay said that, hey Shiva, whatever the test cases I have written, okay, it's not working. Can you please check it? Then I have to convey him. Okay, then I have to convey him. I have checked it. Okay, this is the issue. We have found it, and this is the error we have found. If you do this, it will get resolved. The communication needs to be there. Okay, if I doesn't know what he is saying, what Vinay is saying, okay, I cannot able to communicate with them, I cannot able to give the answers to him. That's why the basic knowledge, okay, is required, uh, if you want to communicate with others. Otherwise, it's just it is an advantage for you guys. Coding is not at all required. Okay, then if you ask me what is the need, okay, to complete this code successfully, okay, is one thing is Linux, guys. I don't know how many of you have an idea about Linux. Okay, this Linux is the only one thing, if which I ask you, if you have an idea, then it's great. If you don't have an idea, the first concept we will be discussing only the Linux. Okay, the Linux is the important one for the cloud and DevOps engineer guys. Okay, if you know the Linux, the complete cloud and DevOps engineer, the next 2 months, okay, next 2 months will be very very easy for you. Okay, you will be understanding what I'm trying to say. Okay, it's not like a some what do you say, different language movie or something. You will understand what I'm trying to say in the next 2 months if you know the Linux. Okay, Linux is an operating system, guys. Okay, everybody knows the Windows, Linux, and the Mac OS. Okay, where in this Linux operating system you have to be very familiar with it, the commands and etc. Okay, one thing I told you, you don't need to know the coding, and another thing, only one prerequisites, and you have to be very very strong at it, that is called as a Linux. Okay, if you are good at Linux commands and everything, okay, then you are almost your 20 to 30% of course is already done. This, okay, if you know about already Linux, your 20 to 30% of course is already done, because the Linux is like a basic functionalities. Okay, the Linux is like a basic functionality. On the top of the on the top it is cloud engineering, DevOps engineering, Kubernetes, everything guys. Okay, everything is based on the Linux only. Okay, it's like if you don't know the multiplications, additions, you cannot do the integrations, probabilities and etc in the mathematics. Okay, if you anybody know the mathematics, then this is the right example. Okay, if you don't know additions and multiplications or subtractions, how you can do the larger problems like integrity, probability, and etc. Okay, you cannot do those kind of things without knowing addition and subtractions. Here also the main thing, Linux is like a basic to the cloud and DevOps engineering guys. Okay, if you know it, then it's really really good. If you doesn't know it, we have our first topic, that is Linux only, and we take almost 3 to 4 days guys. Okay, we take 3 to 4 days of the Linux, and we will discuss about it. We we will discuss about we will discuss about it from the basic to scratch, sorry, from the scratch to high level. Okay, we will take 3 to 4 days and we'll complete how to do from the basic commands, and we will be doing it, and everything practical guys. Okay, one thing I want to let you know is like everything is practical. Okay, nothing is like I will showing you the PPT or anything. This I'm not that kind of teaching person where I will show you the PPT and everything. My kind of teaching person is like my kind of teaching is like completely practical, and the completely architecture views guys. Okay, all my classes will be in the architecture views where you can have the architectures, understand it. Okay, first you have to understand the flow, then you will be then only you will be able to make sure it is then only you will be able to make sure it's working and everything. Okay, now here the Linux is the very important one. Okay, we will discuss about it. Linux, we have that in our syllabus. Okay, now this is the only prerequisites will be there. Okay, another question which I get it a lot from the other persons, from other students, is like, do I need the IT knowledge previously? Okay, do I need coding knowledge? I'm coming from the different background. Okay, myself I'm coming from the electronics background guys. Okay, Myself, I did my graduation in electronics. I did my post graduation in IT, but I did my graduation. The main graduation, 4 years graduation, is from the electronics only. Okay, it doesn't mean that I should not switch my career. Okay, I should not go in a path which I get more growth in my career or anything. Okay, you first of all, to continue any domain in the IT industry, doesn't need any IT knowledge, guys. Okay, I always say to in my batches, like one of my student, I give them example is like she's from B pharmacy, guys. Okay, just imagine, she's not even, she doesn't know what is even system. Okay, I give her an example, like always the best example I give it to her. Sorry, I take her as an example in all the batches. She's a B pharmacy. Okay, she did this training and she got placed into the JP Morgan, guys. I know here, I think so, Dharan is there working with the ADP. I think so ADP is one of the biggest client for the JP Morgan. Dana Babu, I think so. Am I right, Dana? JP Morgan is one of the biggest client for the ADP, and
Yes, okay.
she got placed into the JP Morgan. Okay, this there is nothing like you should be having the IT background to complete into the enter into the DevOps, or sorry, enter into the enter into the DevOps or any IT sector, guys. Okay, you have to be cracking the interview. They will not sell. They will not see you that you are from the non-IT background. I cannot give it to you. You are not from the IT. Uh, you doesn't have any prior IT experience or anything. Of course, if you are going for the fresher, uh, there doesn't need to be IT experience or anything. Okay, you have to just have the crack the knowledge. Okay, you have to just crack the interview and tell them that I have the knowledge, I can prove myself that I have it. Okay, that is the main thing, guys. Okay, the second one, the third thing, fourth thing, which is mostly they say is like interview. Okay, one thing I will tell you at the end of the 2 months. Okay, not end of the 2 months, maybe after 45 days we will start it. Okay, why? Because I will have a confidence on you, saying that okay, now you can at least attend the interviews where you can have an experience of it. Okay, from the 45, on the 45 day, after 45 days I will just show give it to you how to prepare your resumes, how to give it, guys. Just imagine, only we have 30 minutes interview, guys, only 30 minutes interview. The first 5 minutes interview will go for the introduction, and the last 2 to 3 minutes or 5 minutes will go for the do you have any questions, or talking about the company roles and responsibilities will be gone. Okay, only the remaining is 20 minutes, guys. Okay, only 20 minutes you have to just ask him, sorry, you have to just convince him, saying that I am the right suitable candidate for this. Okay, I'm the right suitable candidate for this position. That's it. That 20 minutes is the main crucial part for us. And one more advantage we have, guys, the biggest advantage we have is they will not ask you. You can see, I will be attending the interviews. I myself take interviews every day for my company. Okay, and I will be seeing a lot of interviews daily, guys. Okay, nobody will ask you to share your screen and write the code in front of you. First of all, there is no coding. Okay, there is no coding for you to write, hey, write me the logic to get the data from one server to another server. This is not a coding, guys. Okay, there is nothing related, the coding is not related to AWS and DevOps. That's why in the interview they will not ask you to share your screen and write down the code. Okay, nothing they will ask you like that. Okay, that's why that 20 minutes you have to convince with him theoretically, yes, I know this. Okay, you have to convince him, yes, I know this, I can do this kind of situations and do this kind of services over there. Okay, that is the main important points. Once you convince once you convince him that 20 minutes, the job is yours, guys. Okay, the most of the people will not be able to convince that 20 minutes to him. Okay, now after 45 days I will tell you how to give the introduction, how to give the introduction to the juniors, how to give the introduction to the like, for suppose you want to go for a freshers, There will be different kind of introduction you have to give it to them. And if you are a senior person, how the introduction you have to give it, what are the achievements, what are the done projects you have to give, everything I will be teaching you. We will have a separate sessions for that, interview sessions and everything. Then we will have that and we will discuss about over there. Okay. In my panel also, when I'm taking the interviews daily for my company, I will see main introduction, guys. Okay, if I don't like the introduction, okay, if I don't like the introduction of him, like if he's saying some, if I'm just sleepy because of his introduction, I'm not concentrated on it, okay, then I will not much favorable to him, guys. Okay, he has to be impressed with me just introduction only. Then only I will be asking him more questions, and then only I will be asking getting knowledge, get to know about how much knowledge he has it. Okay, that's why the introduction is very very important for the interview. Okay, I will train you how to give the introduction when you want to go for the freshers, or you want to go for a mid-level 2 to 3 year experience, or you want to go for a 4 to 5 experience. Okay, all these different stages I will give it to you as an introduction, how you have to go for it. And we will write down the notes, what are the key points and what are the day-to-day activities, etc. I will just give it to you on that time. Okay, these are the things, these are the basic things which will be giving there. And if I just want to already in this call there are experienced people only, most of the people are in the IT industry, but just telling you for the freshers who are recently joined. Okay, uh, one thing you have to keep it in your mind is like, uh, whenever you join the company, it's like not like from the second day onwards they will give you the work and ask him to ask you to do it. Okay, first they have to give you the KT sessions. KT in the sense knowledge transfer, guys. Okay, they have to give you the knowledge transfer, or they have to give you the training. If you are a fresher, they have to give at least a training where what is the product, what is the project doing it, what kind of services we are using it and everything. Okay, that's why you should not worry that okay, from the day second onwards I have to work, I have to do the task and etc. Okay, that kind of thing you have to remove it from your mind. Okay, you have to remove it from your mind. And you will be having, you will not be having it as like everything is not doing you for the first time. Okay, a lot of training you will be getting from here, and you will be having a knowledge that okay, this is similar to thing which I have learned before. Okay, when you are in the real time you will be seeing that. Okay, my style, my kind of style of teaching is like, first I will show you the error. Okay, intentionally I will show you the error. I will tell you if I pressing something. Okay, if I'm entering this command, I will tell you before only, if I enter this command there will be showing one error. Okay, please note down that error, or else I will be taking the screenshot of it, because I will only preparing you the notes, guys. Okay, I will preparing you the notes, like running notes I will be preparing for you. That is a different topic. Okay, just like this, like see, these are the notes I will be preparing for you like this. Okay, this is one of our topic. Okay, and I will be telling you this is the error. Okay, how, if you see this error, how to use resolve it. Okay, if I directly jump into the answer, okay, you doesn't see the error, then what is the, in the real time if you see that error, then you might say that in not only the real time, when you're practicing, if you see that error, okay, then you doesn't know what to do. Okay, because you didn't understand, you have not seen the error when I'm teaching you. Okay, that's why first I will be showing you the errors. I will tell you before itself, if I enter this one there will be an error, we will see how to resolve that error. Okay, these kind of things we will be seeing in the training, in the practical day to day every topic. Okay, when it comes to the Docker, Kubernetes and etc, all things we will be seeing the practical. Okay, now let's jump into the topics. Okay, then we can have the questions. If you want to have any, ask me any questions, I can answer you, but just let's jump into the topics where we will see, you will also have an idea what we are covering in the next 2 months, what are the topics we are covering, and how it will be the real time things. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, first will be the Linux, guys. Already I have written. Okay, this one we will take for 3 to 4 days. Okay, uh, that first we'll be learning Linux, and we'll in the Linux we'll be having the global commands. Okay, what is first of all, what is Linux? Okay, how to install, if you want to install it in your system, we can do the installation also, but I suggest we go with the Linux in the cloud itself. Okay, not in the system of your physical system, we will see in the cloud itself. Okay, what is Linux, what are the distros in the Linux? Okay, okay, what are the distros in Linux? Okay, global commands. Okay, in this global commands only you will be learning a lot of things. Okay, and you have to user and permissions. Okay, user and permissions. Okay, and you will be learning for backup and recovery. Okay, most of the time in your any IT or anywhere, if you see any movie also. Okay, whenever any website got hacked, immediately they will call the security person saying that, hey, our website got cracked, can you please make it live, see, can you help us from the hacking, sorry, can you help us from the hacker or anything. Actually, the real time how it happens in the organization, if anything got hacked or anything got uh, yet to be hacked, the first person is not the security person, guys. The first person is the cloud engineer, and the second person is security. Why? Because if we lost the data, okay, the cloud engineer is responsibility, the first responsibility of the cloud engineer is to take the backups. Okay, we have to take the backups, and you have to learn how to take the backup and how to do the recovery also. Okay, that is one of the crucial roles and responsibilities for the cloud engineer. Okay, nowadays if you go for the MNCs, I'm not talking about all the companies. If you go to the MNCs like Accenture, I have seen only one company which is having a separate team for the backup, guys. Only dedicated team. Okay, the team work is only taking the backup every day, or for what do you say, for a couple of days they will do the automation work and etc. Okay, for every couple of days they will take the backup, and if something happens they will be doing the recovery. Okay, I have seen only in the Accenture, not in any other company. Okay, backup and recovery, and we will see what is meant by SSH. Okay, uh, always we listen these kind of statements, saying it to the other people or in the call or anything, saying that if you see an error, the cloud engineer will be saying this kind of statement. Let me connect to the server and get back to you. Let me see inside the server what is the error. Okay, what in that statement, the cloud engineer said that let me connect or let me log in. How he is logging in it, what he's logging into it, and how he is checking the debugging the issue. That is called as SSH over here. Okay, connecting to the server. Okay, how we are connecting it, what we need for connecting to the server and etc. Okay, that we will be taken care in the SSH, guys. Okay, now and little bit of more of shell scripting. Okay, guys, coding is different, programming language is different, and scripting is different, guys. Okay, first you have to understand what is the difference between them. Okay, programming language will have the what you say logic, and you have to have the functionality and everything inside in it. Either it may be any kind of programming language, but scripting is different, guys. Scripting is a work which a what do you say, a group of small verbs, you are combining it and doing at a time for repeated things. Okay, for suppose see in your day-to-day life only we have the uh, this kind of examples, case. Okay, we have an example alarm. Okay, we every day we keep an alarm to wake up early and everything. Okay, if you keep one day, okay, that is not a scripting. Okay, if you keep as a daily, okay, we create an alarm and it keep daily. Okay, daily it is doing the same work. What is it is doing? It is waking you up at every day morning 6 o'clock. Okay, that is called as like a scripting, guys, where you are adding a group of works, okay, together and make it happen whenever you need it. Okay, that is considered as a scripting in for our what is a cloud and DevOps area. Okay, we will not go in depth. Okay, if you want to go in depth, a lot of things can be doing in depth in the bash shell scripting. Okay, but we'll not go in depth. We will see what we needed for the basic things. Okay, uh, that will be taken care for this in the shell scripting. Okay, this complete thing will be taken for 2 to 3 days, guys. Okay, at least 3 days, not two. Okay, at least 3 days, 3 to 4 days will be taken for the Linux. You might see these are all only small points, but it will take a lot of time to understand you and do the practical things. Okay, do the practical things. It will take a lot of time. Okay, just give me a minute. I will show it to you. Okay, these are all the running notes. Okay, now here you can see this is the Linux starts. Okay, a lot of things. Okay, at least you will be learning these all commands. Okay, commands, file permissions, and etc. At least 25 commands you will be learning over here. Okay, and you will be having an idea by end of these Linux sessions. You should be having an idea about 25 commands. Okay, where you can perform in Linux operating system. Okay, now let me just jump over here. Okay, this is the first thing in the our syllabus. Okay, now we'll go for the AWS, guys. Okay, in the AWS, first create an account. Okay, just create an AWS account. You doesn't need to be. It's not a bigger task. We'll just do it in 5 minutes. Okay, but I just want to show you that we will be doing it, and you have to be ready the time of when I do, because AWS account is creation is not just like any social media, Facebook or Instagram. It has to be having selecting the right options. Like you have to have the credit card also, where it will be disconnecting, and that's why I will just show it to you how we have to do it. Then later on you can do it personally by yourself. Okay, it's just 5 minutes work. Now after AWS, then we will see inside the AWS we will see at least 10 plus services, guys. Okay, one thing you have to remember, never call AWS tools, guys. Okay, always remember AWS services and DevOps tools. Okay, I've seen a lot of people giving the introduction saying that, hey, I have worked with the different AWS tools. No, never call AWS tools. If you call the AWS tools, then immediately I will reject. Okay, if I'm in the interview, I will just, okay, you can go, thanks for your time, I will say. Okay, never say AWS tools, guys. Always remember you have to say AWS services. Okay, and DevOps tools. Okay, DevOps are the tools and AWS are the services. Okay, now first AWS service we will be discussing about is IAM. Okay, identity access management. Okay, each service I will just give you heads up what we are doing it and what we will be learning here. Okay, in the identity access management, we will be taking the responsibility of the administration, where for suppose, let's take an example, me Vinay and Vinay and Viru are in the previous, sorry, already in the team. Okay, and Vamshi joined the team newly, and you have to give the access to him. Okay, that is your work. That is one of your responsibility as a cloud engineer. Your responsibility is to give the access. Okay, give the access to the new person in the team. Okay, whatever he needed it. Okay, for suppose me and Vinay are the seniors and the Vamshi is a junior, he will not be having the as permissions as us. Okay, he will be having the permissions what he is needed. Okay, guys, if I take the names, please don't take anything as a wrong. It will be a good example understanding for you if I take the names. Okay, that's why I'm taking it. If you don't want to take it, just drop a message to me personally. I will not take your names. Okay, not only here, in any other sessions I will, I have a habit where I will just take the name of the students because I will remember you also. Okay, and it will be have a good communication between both of us. Perfect. Thank you for that. And yeah, if a Vamsi joined into the team, okay, Vamsi joined into the team, I will just I will just give the Vamsi what he need the permissions, necessary permissions. Okay, what he need the necessary permissions, I will give the permissions to him. Okay, I will give the permissions to him. That all things we will be learning over here in the identity access management, how to create users, okay, how to create users, okay, and give permissions, okay. And the next one, which are roles, okay, policies, okay, and what is an IP. IP also you have to be learning over here. Okay, I will explain you what is meant by roles. Roles in the sense the communication between the one service to another service. Okay, you might think AWS has a lot of services where it will communicate by itself. Okay, only we have one AWS account. It means communication will be happening by itself. No, guys. Okay, the communication will not be happening by itself. You have to be doing the communication. Okay, here if you see, just I will tell you an example. We have a project. Okay, if you have a project, you are working for the project, at least of 50 people are working for one project, imagine like that. Okay, now the communication, okay, the communication between the developers and the QA, the communication between the developers and the DevOps should be there. A communication channel should be there where we can work together. Okay, here also the same thing, the roles place a channel, okay, a bridge between the services, okay, bridge between the services inside the AWS. How to make that, how to create that bridge, okay, we will be seeing that. Okay, one thing remember guys, without, if you don't understand this IAM, okay, why, that's why I've kept in the first in the topic of AWS. If you don't understand this IAM, uh, and the another one, which is the next one, which is we'll be talking about, you will not be able to do a lot of tasks in the AWS, guys. Okay, that's why the IAM is very very important. Okay, IAM is very very important when you are doing in the high level task. Okay, now then what is an IP? Okay, we will see what is an IP, what is public IP, private IP, and how many of you like can say, ask yourself, how many of you can say that if I show you a number, sorry, if you are showing IP, then you have to say whether it is a public IP or private IP. Okay, you should be that much fast, guys. Okay, in your mind, you should, by recognizing the IP, then you should be able to tell that what is, whether it is a public IP or private IP. Okay, I will tell you what is the difference between those, and I will tell you how to differentiate if anyone asks you just by showing you the number. Okay, we will see that one in the first topic, guys. Okay, the second topic will be the VPC. Okay, virtual private cloud. This is very very important, guys. Okay, virtual private cloud. Okay, here I will just showing you the full architecture of VPC, guys. Okay, full architecture of VPC. Okay, before that I will just show you how, what are the regions. There is a separate topic like regions, availability zones. Okay, we call it as AZ. Okay, regions and availability zones. Okay, then I will go for the full architecture of VPC. Okay, now one thing here, guys, I will just show it to you for your understanding purpose. It look how it looks like. Okay, this is the complete architecture, guys. Okay, how it looks like. Okay, we will be discussing like this. Okay, what is this? What is the VPC? What is availability zones? What is meant by this? What is that? Etc. Everything, the flow we will be seeing like this. Okay, okay, with, if you don't understand this, guys, okay, I'll tell you all of the people after this IAM. Okay, when we been to IAM, it will be already 2 weeks or the second week, guys. Okay, I will tell to the students, some, because some of the students will be missing the classes. It's not like intentionally. Some of the students will be missing the classes because they have some work or some family work or anything. But I will tell one day before itself, when I'm starting the VPC, if you miss the VPC class, guys, okay, your complete AWS, okay, you cannot be able to understand it. Okay, okay, if you understand by seeing the video, then it's good. Okay, but if you don't understand the VPC, Okay, if you miss the class of VPC, then your AWS is gone. Okay, the the VPC is the basic, guys. Okay, the VCP is like a base of the cloud. Okay, where first I told you Linux, right? Okay, first I told you Linux. After first level one ground, you can imagine just like a ground is like a Linux. Level one is the VPC. If you don't understand the VPC, you cannot go up. Okay, you cannot go up. Level one is the VPC, guys. Okay, the complete AWS account architecture, any service. Okay, any service, if you take any service, this VPC is the first one should be understanding. Okay, we'll talk about the VPC, how the regions, availability zones, full architecture, incoming workflow. Okay, just I can show you here how the incoming workflow is going on, how the outgoing workflow is going on. Okay, everything we will be seeing over here. Okay, now the third topic will be the security groups. Okay, I don't know how many are interested when you are in the teenage at that time only. How many of have the systems? Okay, I in my home also I don't have the system. Okay, but we used to see for my what is it, cousins. Okay, my elder brothers or anything. Okay, my elder brother used to work for the HCL. Okay, and whenever he come from the holidays, okay, he used to do work from home. At the time I was just a intermediate student or engineering student. Okay, and I used to just sit beside him and what he wants to do, because I'm not interested what he is doing it. I'm interested in that's just the system. Okay, I used to ask him, can you give me, I just want to play some games or browse internet. At the time Facebook was the recent one. If you see 2009 2008, the Facebook was recent. I just want to use the Facebook at that time. Okay, and 2007 8 time, guys, if you 2 decades ago. Okay, I just want to sit beside him, but he of course he is not giving me the laptop, that everybody knows it. Okay, and I used to just sit beside him, and I used to see what he is doing it. And he used to open a lot of browser tabs and everything. And I used to see that, okay, let me try in my mobile phone. I used to have the mobile phone. Okay, let me try in my mobile phone whether how it looks like. Okay, for suppose if we open ibm dot de slash login slash uh, uh, login something. Okay, if we open like this. Okay, I used to also open in my browser, in my mobile phone browser like this. Okay, of course it is working for him. Okay, but it is not working for me. Okay, I used to ask a question saying that, hey brother, why it is working for you? Okay, why it is working for you, and why it is not working opening for me? Okay, I entered same thing. I used to enter a lengthy url, guys, a lengthy url I used to enter in my mobile phone, and it used to show me 504 error, or it is to show me that you are not in the region or something like that. Okay, it is to show all the 404 errors or 504 errors. Okay, I asked my brother, hey brother, whatever you are entering in your google chrome, I have entered also, but I'm not getting the result, but you are getting the result. How and why? He said that it will work only in my system, it will not work in your system. Okay, then I didn't understand at that point of time, because I don't have any knowledge. Okay, I don't have any knowledge of what is VPC, what is security groups and everything. Okay, when I started working on the linux, when I started my career as a linux administrator, guys. Okay, when I started working for the linux as a linux administrator, uh, and working on the servers, physical servers. Nowadays, nobody are seeing the physical servers. When I am working at the 2010, at that time, point of time, when I started my career, there I used to see the physical servers, guys. I used to work on the physical servers. In the movies, they will show you, right, a server room. Okay, a huge server room will be there. I used to work on this server room, guys. Okay, every day I used to be in this server room. Okay, I used to wear gloves, I used to wear shoe covers. Okay, even a small dust particle also cannot be there inside that room, guys. Okay, it should be that much clean. Okay, that's why in the pictures also, if you see in the movies or in the picture also, see how much clean it is. Okay, how clean it is. Okay, smallest dust particle also will be destroying the server, physical servers, guys. Okay, I used to work in this kind of room. Now at that point of time I doesn't have an idea what is meant by security group and everything. Now when I got to know that, then I understand that, okay, why it is working in his system and why it is not working in my system. Okay, why? Because the HCL company where he is working, okay, has kept the restrictions of IPs. Okay, restriction of IPs, restriction of system. Okay, not only him, guys. Okay, if he come out of this IP, for suppose if he enter in his personal laptop or in his personal mobile the same URL, you will not find it. Okay, you will not be able to log in it. Why? Because the company has restricted to the single IP. Okay, where to his particular IPs, to his system IP only. Okay, how we can do that? Okay, how we can do that? We will see the practical in this security group. Okay, we will create one domain. Okay, we'll create one domain and we will see the I will add the IP address of yours, guys. Okay, I will add the IP address of Vinay. Then only in this call, we are so many people in this call, and only Vinay can access that website. Nobody can access like that. Oh, sorry, nobody can access that website. Okay, then we will add few more people and we will remove the Vinay and we will check it again, saying that, hey, now can you check it? Now Vinay will not be able to access it. Some other persons can able to access it. That restriction, okay, that restriction of any accessing the website or any access to the application can be done through the security groups, guys. Okay, through the security groups. We will see that security groups practical. When we are doing the practical, you will have an idea about it. Okay, how we are able to do this, how the company is able to do this, how the application is able to do this. Okay, you will have an idea about it. Now this one will be seeing that security group, like we'll see who has access to the application level and server level. Okay, who has access to the application level or server level. Okay, we will be seeing that in the third one. Okay, fourth one we'll be seeing how it is the there are a few things before should be learning. Okay, that will be taken care of. The fourth one will be volumes, guys. Okay, uh, we have seen the volumes like a lot of things. Okay, we'll be learning in the volumes a lot of things, like what is external volume, what is internal volume, what is the RAM, what is CPU, and etc. We'll see those basic ones. Okay, in the volume, and then we will be seeing we called as the EBS volumes, guys. Okay, I will tell you what is meant by EBS and etc. in detail when we are going into that topic. Okay, now the next important one, which is called as EC2 server. Okay, EC2 server or instance, all the names, guys, or virtual machine, all these names are same. Okay, if I call EC2 also same, I call server also the same, I call instance also the same, if I call virtual machine also same, everything is considered same single word only, guys. Okay, all are aliases. Okay, we will discuss how to create a server from here, guys. If you see, after starting the Linux, almost 3 weeks, after 3 weeks, sorry, after 2 weeks, the starting of the third week only, you will get a chance to create the Linux. Why? Sorry, if you get a chance to create the server. Why? Because these are all the important things you have to learn first. Then only you will be understanding the how to create a server. Okay, before if I go directly jump into the server, I can create a server in less than 10 seconds. But if I create the server, okay, without explaining you how to do it, what are the prerequisites to do it, then there is no use case. Okay, that's why first you have to learn the prerequisites. Okay, the IAM is one of the one, VPC is one of the one, so security group is one of the one, EBS volumes here some of the one. Okay, all these are the prerequisites for the server. Okay, if you doesn't know what is VPC, you cannot create a server. If you doesn't know how what is security group, you cannot create it. If you doesn't know what is volume, you cannot create it. Okay, if you doesn't know what is IAM, you cannot create it. Okay, all these are the prerequisites for the creating a server, guys, virtual machine. Okay, that's why until 2 weeks you will not be able to create a server. First you have to learn what are the all the prerequisites, then only you can able to create a server. Okay, that is part. Okay, in the fifth one you will be understanding about how to create a server and etc. Then we'll talk about S3, guys. Okay, S3 is a service. Okay, most of the I don't know how many of listened already. S3 is a very very famous service, like very popular service in the AWS case, storage service. Okay, why I'm telling the popular without having you the knowledge, in the sense, nowadays this service is not used by regular people. Oh, sorry, it is using by the regular people itself. Okay, if you have any YouTube influencer or Instagram influencer friends, okay, just ask them. Okay, every day they click at least 50 or 100 pictures, and they will create a content, video content of at least 20 to 30 videos. Okay, but they will post in the Instagram or YouTube or any social media platform. They will post only 2 to 3 photos or one video or something. They cannot post all the videos, all the photos, guys. Okay, they will do the content, but they will do the editing and they will post it. Okay, now, but if they click the 100 photos, okay, they keep only 2 photos, it doesn't mean they delete the 98 photos, guys. Okay, never ever delete the photos of the influencer. Nobody deletes the photo of influencers or any one other person. Okay, all those photos or any videos, they are stored in the cloud. Okay, that's why if you see not only influencers, if you see any wedding photographers or planners, everyone nowadays they are giving their customers, okay, sir, I will upload all the photos into the cloud and I will give you the link. Okay, we are listening these kind of things in our regular day-to-day life. Okay, if they will upload the photos in the cloud and you can download it from the link. Okay, how they are uploading it, where they are uploading it, and everything, in the sense, this S3 is the service, guys. Okay, S3 is a service where everything they will be storing in the cloud. Okay, all the services we will be talking into the real time, guys, how the cloud is connected to your real time life. Okay, your real life, day to day life, how the cloud is important. Already the cloud became part of your life, guys, but we doesn't know it. Okay, we are using all the services of cloud, but we doesn't know how we are using it. But now you are on the other side of the bench, where you have to create that services. Okay, you have to create that services. Okay, that is the important thing over here. Okay, now storage service. Okay, the seventh one will be the cloud front, guys. Okay, by this seventh topic, we will create your own web page. Okay, we will create your own web page. We will create one own website by creating ourselves. For suppose, if I want to create a Zara.com, okay, or Louis Vuitton or some McDonald's, okay, I can create my own website saying that if I enter Chaitanya.com, if I enter, sorry, Shiva.com, then it will opening me the Lara.com page. Okay, how it is there and everything we will see in the CloudFront. CloudFront is the distribution network. Okay, we call the CloudFront as a distribution network, guys. Okay, uh, this S3 and the CloudFront are together. Like, uh, if you understand S3, sorry, uh, uh, the next continuation step of S3 is the CloudFront, where you can create your website. That's why I've written after the S3. We'll be discussing about the continuation work. We'll discussing about the we'll be discussing about the CloudFront, where you can create your own website later on. Okay, we will see that one practical. Okay, now eighth one will be the load balancer. Okay, this is very 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 important. Load balancer, okay. Now load balancer will already the word, you already know that English vocabulary, load balancer, load balancing it. Okay, just I will give you a heads up what we will be learning here, just by with an example. Everything I'm just giving you with an example where you can understand it and get more interest to it. Okay, now in the load balance for suppose yesterday, day before yesterday, or yesterday only, we got the Amazon Big Billion Day sale are going, as Amazon Great Sale are going on, Flipkart Big Billion Days are going on. Now you only tell me how many people have opened Amazon or Flipkart on 26th of September. okay, or 25th of September. Okay, only few people, guys. Okay, just imagine we have 10,000 people opened on 25th of September Amazon, but on 27th of September at midnight, 12 o'clock, or in the morning of 27th of September, how many people open the Amazon? Okay, on 27th of September, at least a million people open the Amazon, guys. On 25th of September, only 10,000 people or thousands of people. But when it comes to the Big Billion Day sale, millions of people have opened it. But did Amazon got crashed? How the Amazon website is able to provide the same thing for the 10,000 people, and how it is same service, same thing in the sense same service without any loading time or anything, and how it is giving you the same service when 10 million people also using it. Okay, the Amazon has that flexibility, the load balancing is the flexibility, but not here. We don't call it as a flexibility, we call it as a scalability. Okay, we call it as a scalability, guys. Okay, that scalability you will be learning over here in the load balancer, where how the scaling will be happening, and how the diversion of traffic, okay, how the diversion of the traffic, how the diversion of the load is happening. Okay, we will be taking care in this load balancer. Okay, so load balancer and the auto scaling, both are different topics but are together. Okay, both will be taking care of it. Okay, auto scaling and load balancer, that is the real time example which I just told you. On 25th September, how many people are using Amazon? On 27th September, how many people are using it? A lot of people are using, but the Amazon is not giving you. But if you remember, guys, uh, you can ask the some of one of the student asked me at that point, saying that, hey Shiva, but every other website is also providing you the same thing, right? What is it means that everyone is using the cloud or anything. If you see regularly when the results time, okay, or 10th class results time, or 12th intermediate results, uh, we regularly listen this kind of words saying that, when you open the results page, when you open the results website page, it is taking a lot of load. Okay, or they might say that server is getting crashed, that's why we are not able to see the results. Okay, this kind of thing which we have already faced previously, or in your home, anyone is 10th pass or 12th pass, at the time of results time we have listened this kind of words: server is slow, or the server got crashed, it is the website is loading very slow and everything. Why these things are we are facing? In the sense, that website doesn't have the scalability. Okay, it is not able to handle them. At a time it is not able to handle lakhs of people, because 10th class results, in the sense, the whole state will be waiting for it, and they will be checking on the same single website. Okay, just imagine the at least 2 million people, okay, 20 lakhs people are using a single website, okay, which doesn't have the scalability. How it can be handling it? It will be keep on loading it for you, it will take the load. Okay, it will give you the latency, it means very uh, results very late. Okay, it will not give you very fast, it will give you very late, very slow. Okay, that is the real time example. What is the difference between the, if you have the scalability, how the website works? If you doesn't have the scalability, how the website works? If you doesn't have the scalability, you can see the example as a 10th class results or 12th results, the website, within just 2 million people the website will be running very slow. But here, if you see 10 million people also in the Amazon website or Flipkart website, it will not even one second also will not even face any loading issue, guys. Okay, that kind of scalability that Amazon and a Flipkart or any other websites are showing it to you. Okay, you will be learning over here what is load balancer, what is auto scaling, and etc. Okay, now the next thing you'll be learning here, it is Route 53. Okay, this is the DNS provider, guys. Okay, we will buy a website for you. Okay, sorry, not we. We will see how to buy a website for you, and you can buy your own website just for 80 rupees or 100 rupees. Okay, and we will see how to get it. Okay, how to attach an application to the website. Okay, you cannot you cannot say to each and everyone without hey, I have an application, can you please check it out. If they ask you the website, I don't have any website. Okay, you cannot say that, guys. The website is like very very important nowadays. A small business person also has maintaining the websites, guys. Okay, if you see, I have seen recently some interior designer, not interior, some interior person. Okay, he doesn't have any office or anything, but he has the website. Okay, everyone is maintaining the websites, guys. Okay, we will see how to buy a website, how to buy a domain, and how to attach the domain to the application, etc. Okay, we will see that that is the Route 53. What are the A records? What are the C name records? Everything will go in detail over there. Now, the 11th one will be snapshots. Actually, the snapshot should be coming over here itself. Okay, but it's okay. Snapshots are very, very important, guys. Snapshots and AMIs. Okay, all these snapshots and AMIs topic will be for the backup and recovery. Okay, the Linux backup and recovery is different, and this backup recovery is different, guys. This is server backup and recovery, server and application backup recovery. Server and application backup recovery, guys. Okay, this is also very very important one for the cloud engineer. Okay, we'll be discussing that. And 12th one, we'll be discussing about SNS. These are all small topics. These are single day topics, guys, not much one. We will see the cloud watch. Okay, all these are SNS will take only one day time, SQS will take one day. Cloud watch. Okay, elastic cache. Okay, elastic cache means it is a Redis. Yes, we will see how to do it. Elastic cache, lambda functions. Okay, lambda functions will be seeing. Lambda functions will be seeing on one day. Okay, not this is completely. These two topics will take each one day. Okay, these are all the 15 services we'll be learning in the AWS case. Okay, the SNS in the sense simple notification service. Okay, whenever you get a notification from Amazon saying that your application is getting destroyed, your application is getting down or anything, simple notification service. This is simple queue service, guys. How the application queue works, first in first out. This queue service are very important in that. Okay, simple queue service. Okay, we'll be taking the CloudWatch is for the logging and monitoring, guys. Logging and monitoring. Okay, and we will see how to create the lambda functions and how to create the elastic cache. These both are needed for the developers, guys, but we have to know how to create it. Okay, our responsibility, the developer will come and say that hey Shiva, can you please create me a lambda function, and I will work on it. Okay, you have to understand how to create a lambda function. Okay, you have to attach a role, you have to give whether it is a Python or Node.js or anything. Those kind of things you have to, minimum basic things you have to learn this. And this is the serverless architecture, guys. Okay, this is the serverless architecture. Lambda function is a serverless architecture, guys. Okay, this is very very important nowadays. The people are asking, but how to create it only, not to how to use it or how to do it, because lambda function needs Python or JavaScript, high level JavaScript coding. We doesn't do that. Okay, that's why in the interview also they will ask you how to create the lambda functions, but they will not ask you how to deploy it or how to run it, because to run it it's needed Python or JavaScript. Okay, these are all the 15 plus services you will be learning. By this time you will be completing at least 45 days, guys. Okay, the cloud will take more time. Okay, not 45 days, maybe 35 days or something like that. 35 to 40 days will be taking by the cloud. Okay, and then we will jump into the DevOps. Okay, from day one of the DevOps, guys. Okay, from the day one of the DevOps, you have to be very regular to the classes. Okay, from the day one of the DevOps, you have to be very regular to the classes. Why I'm telling you this? Because in the area of the DevOps, we'll be starting every 3 to 4 days. We'll be starting one project. Okay, we everything real time, guys. Okay, that's one I told you from the starting of this session. Also, it's not like I'm showing you the PPT or anything like that. We have to go for the real time. Okay, I will give you the task. Okay, I will give you the tasks like this. Like you have to do the daily tasks. Okay, these are Linux tasks. You can say I've given separate Linux task over here. Okay, I will provide you the notes like a Linux task and the regular tasks. Okay, you have to do that. Okay, you have to do what is this task. Okay, you can see this task 1, task 2, task 3, task 4, task 5, like this. I will give you the task completely. Okay, where you will be doing it. Okay, first, sorry. Okay, first in the DevOps you will be learning the Git, guys. Okay, what is meant by version control system? This Git is called as a version control system. Okay, you will be learning what is meant by version control system, what is git commands, how to do the how to get the data and everything. This is one of the important tool. Okay, we call DevOps tools, guys. Okay, DevOps tools, one of the tool to completely make it as yourself as a DevOps engineer. Okay, Git, after Git we'll be talking about Jenkins. This is one of the CI/CD tool. Okay, continuous integration tool. Guess what is Jenkins and how to install the Jenkins, what is master and slave architecture, etc. Everything will be taken care over here in the integration, continuous integration, Jenkins. Okay, now the third topic will be the Maven, guys. Okay, Maven is used for the Java and .NET projects, guys. Java and .NET projects. Okay, .NET projects. Okay, after learning what is Maven. Okay, after learning what is Maven and everything, then we will do first our project, guys. Project 1, Maven project. Okay, in this project, what tools we'll be using? In the sense, we'll be using Git plus Jenkins plus Maven. Okay, by combining these three, okay, we will do one project. Okay, now after that, fourth one will be doing the Docker. Okay, this is the very important topic. I cannot just give you the heads up of the Docker because Docker is not a small topic. Okay, it's a very huge topic, but I will tell you, I can give you the definition saying that if a server needs to, if you want to run multiple applications in one server. Okay, if you want to run multiple applications in one server, then you need a Docker of it, where it can be help you to run multiple applications and without any disturbance or without any clash of the applications or anything. Okay, the Docker will help you that. Okay, so we'll see more about Docker in detail, that is for sure. And after Docker, sorry, after Docker we will do one more project, guys. um, which is Docker project. Okay, here we will be taking, so here we also will be seeing this. Okay, but in place of Maven we will see, I can give you the Python. Okay, Python project. We'll see the Python project with the Docker. Okay. Each time why I'm changing the programming language, in the sense you will have an idea. Okay, if I get a Maven, why? Because we doesn't know what company using which kind of programming language. Okay, and you are not learning Python, you are not learning Maven or Java or anything else. But you should be able to tell that in the interview they say that have you handled Python projects. It doesn't mean you have to write the Python programming. At least you should know what is Python version of it. Okay, that's why you should say that yes, I have worked with the Python, Maven and JavaScript and etc. In the interview, you should never say no in the interview, guys. You should say that yes, I know of it, I have done it. That's the our goal. That is our goal in this complete sessions of 60 days. Okay, you should not say no. I don't know. Okay, I don't know about this. You should not say that. Okay, now we will take Maven in the first project. In the second project, we will take Python and we will deploy as a Docker. Okay, Docker with Docker project with Python. Okay, now fifth one will be um, continuation. I will take Kubernetes. Okay, only single Kubernetes topic will take you a week, guys. Okay, single Kubernetes topic will take you a week. Project 3. Okay, here I won't take Jenkins. I will shift to GitHub Actions. Okay, here I will take a topic called as GitHub Actions. Guys, if you can see, I'm just telling you. I know this is a demo, and you are attending a lot of demos. That's a good thing because you have to select every time. You have to be a choice in your life. Okay, anywhere you go, you can just search in the syllabus of any institute you are providing to you. They will not provide you the GitHub Actions, guys. Okay, you just go and check it out, the GitHub Actions. Okay, the GitHub Actions is the recent one. It's like only 1.5 year or something it has started, and now it's leading in the market, guys. Okay, it's leading in the market. Okay, if you go and see any other syllabus of any other institutes or any other batches, they might tell you Jenkins, and they might tell you Maven, and they might tell you the GitLab also. If the sorry, if the institute is good and everything, then they will tell you the GitLab, but never tell you the GitHub Actions. Okay, the GitHub Actions is very very tough one, and it has now it's leading in the market. Okay, that's why the GitHub Actions will be learning with the Kubernetes. Okay, where you will be able to be ready for the market and to crack the interview. Okay, that one I can say proudly. You can check it out. One now later on, I will go for the GitLab. Okay, then we'll go for the Ansible. GitLab is one of the CI/CD tool. How the Jenkins is a CI/CD tool. How the GitHub Actions is a CI/CD tool. GitLab is also one of the CI/CD tool. Okay, why I'm telling three different CI/CD tools in the sense that's only one agenda. You should not say I don't know in the interview. Okay, if the interviewer asks you, do you have an idea about GitHub Actions? You should not say no. I never learned it. I have learned only Jenkins. You should not say like that. Okay, you should be able to do it. Okay, that's why we are doing a topic of GitHub Actions, and then we will do the pipeline project for it. Okay, then we will do the Ansible. Okay, Ansible, then we go for the project 4. Ansible project. This is very very difficult project, guys. More than Kubernetes, this is the difficult project. Okay, and very important. We call it as Ansible project, but we call it as a multi-deployment project. Okay, at a time you will be deploying it to the multiple servers, multi-deployment project. Okay, Ansible project, we will see here, you will be seeing it. And here in the Ansible, sorry, GitLab. Okay, I can take here any code. This, forget about this code, guys. Why? Because you should be ready that any kind of code, it doesn't matter. You should be able to deploy the application with the Kubernetes. Okay. Here and here I will take .NET. Okay. Plus Ansible. Our agenda is when you just press run. Okay, it should be, the application should be deployed into two different servers, guys. That is our agenda. That is called as multi deployment project. Okay, Ansible, they will see that one. Okay, then all the projects are, four projects are done. Then we will go for the infrastructure as a code. Okay, infrastructure as a code, guys. Okay, here you will be learning about Terraform and cloud formation. Terraform and cloud formation. This here you will be learning over here, and we will see Terraform and CloudFormation, how to create the infrastructure, how it is leading in the market. Now, if you see any job and responsibilities, if you open AWS DevOps, any job responsibilities, okay, the Terraform is must. Okay, Terraform and CloudFormation is must, guys. Okay, without this, they will not select you. The first question also, some of the interviews, first question also, do you know Terraform? Okay, that's why that much importance has given in the DevOps area. Okay, that's why we will be checking over that. We'll see multiple codes over there in the Terraform and the cloud formation. Okay, and the 10th one will be logging and monitoring. Okay, we will see, we have already seen over here about the CloudWatch. Okay, and that's why we'll be seeing another one which is called as a ELK, elastic search. Okay, elastic search will be there. Okay, Elasticsearch will be there for the logging and monitoring, and you will be able to do that logging and monitoring because the DevOps responsibility is for logging and monitoring, guys. Okay, whenever the developer face any issue, first thing they will ask you, "Hey Shiva, can you please provide the logs?" Okay, then you have to be understand how the logs are getting generated and how you are providing it because you are a DevOps engineer. Okay, these are all things you will be learning in this 2 month session, guys. Okay, this complete syllabus is for the 2 month session. Now I am done and I am open for the questions. Does anyone have any questions, anything not related to this topic? If you can ask any kind of questions, I'm ready to answer it.
Yeah, hi Siva.
Yeah, hi.
So I just missed like first 10 minutes of the class. So if you see point two, there is a coding, right? So do we have any coding that we
No,
need
no,
to
i
do from
was
our
i
part?
was i was saying no coding required.
Okay, okay, cool.
No coding required.
Got it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, regarding all, and pretty good. I got it.
Anyone, any other questions? Guys, one more thing from tomorrow, from the next class onwards. Okay, today I just told you to wait for the end of the session to ask the questions. Okay, why? Because I want to be in a flow where I can tell you, cover all the topics for you. Okay, where you, and moreover I want to give you each and every example for each topic, what you will be learning in the real time and etc. That's why I to ask you to wait for until end of the session to ask it. But in the next classes, okay, whenever I'm going for the teaching, I prefer to ask the questions whenever you have doubt. Okay, don't wait for the end of the session. For suppose when I'm doing it something, for suppose when I'm doing some maven. Okay, I'm, for suppose let's take an example, I'm teaching you the maven. I'm trying to explain the commands on the maven or anything. Okay, if you don't understand it, just open your mics, call me Shiva. Hey Shiva, I have a doubt here. Then I will stop there right itself. Okay, and clear your doubt. Why? Because if you keep your doubts at the end of the session, I believe, like, if you keep your doubts at the end of the session, okay, uh, wherever you have the doubt, from there onwards you will not understand. For suppose you understood 30%, from there you got a doubt. Okay, the remaining 70% you will not understand because you are stuck at 30%. Okay, that's why it's better you call it out. Call me Shiva. Hey Shiva, I have a doubt. Then I will stop there and I clear your doubt, where we can continue our session saying that okay, the rest of next minutes you will be able to understand it. Okay, that is my kind of teaching. Please, uh, you also do that. Okay, please call me out in the middle wherever you have the doubt. Don't wait for the end of the session to ask the questions, because I believe that if you got stuck in middle, you will not understand from there. The continuation will not be understanding it for you. Okay, that is the important which I will think. And one more thing I forgot, not forgot, I have already been showing to you. Every day you will getting the notes, guys. Okay, every day you will getting the running notes. Okay, whatever I do it, I write the running notes and everything. Okay, and you will get the architecture views, recordings, and everything. You will be getting it day to day. Okay, that is just I want to add it. Any other questions, guys? And I prefer please ask the questions. Okay, when you how many questions you ask it, that much knowledge you can gain from me. Yeah, Vijay.
Uh,
Sorry, hi Vinay. Tell me.
uh, Hi Shiva. Basically, you use right instead of Maven. There is a Gradle also is there, right? It is relevant to here that Gradle or
Yeah, we can use the Cradle also. I don't have any problem. But most of the companies are using Maven. That's why I've kept in the Maven syllabus. Uh,
e-
we can we can use the Cradle also. If you want, I can add the Cradle. But what you see, the Maven is the most useful one. More companies are using the Maven, okay, than Cradle. But I can give you the comparison at the time of Maven topic. Okay, at the time of Maven topic, I can tell you what is the difference between the Maven and the Cradle, and I
okay.
can tell you how you can use it. Okay, but we cannot see, Vinay, for every topic we have a alternative. Okay, for every topic we have an alternative. We cannot cover
Yes,
all
yes,
the tools in over here. I will give you the comparison. I'm not saying it like it's
yes,
not a.
yes.
We will
Mm,
see the comparison. Which one is what kind of feature? Which one has what kind of features? And we will be able to see it. Then you can decide yourself which one is easy for you. That's why I kept most of the things compiled. If you see in the syllabus, there are three CI/CD pipelines. Okay, once you have
Yes,
Jenkins,
yes,
one is GitHub Actions, one is GitLab. Mostly, nobody will keep the all the three because one thing only will be taken care of. Okay, but I want to
yes, yes.
give you the options. Okay, where cloud formation you have see Terraform and the cloud formation both are there. Okay, but most of the people will say only Terraform and leave the cloud formation. Okay, but I'm including the cloud formation also where you can have the comparison, decide yourself where which one is best for you. Okay,
Okay. And one more thing is currently I'm using the GitHub Actions so for running that my Selenium
it's great. It's
scripts.
great. Yeah.
Okay. So they basically now existing I have a pipeline to run the thing, but simply I'm copy pasted existing one. But I have some doubt because
Yes, yes, we
I
do it. We do it a
okay.
lot.
Yes, yes. But anyway, unfortunately it is working.
Yes,
Okay.
that is it.
So
But
there,
if we want to change something, you should have a knowledge how to change it.
yes, that is the difficult one.
Yes, that's the
Whenever,
thing.
yes, yes. There are one doubt I have is there is, we have to run that scripts in Google Chrome. So whenever I try to install that Google Chrome, I'm copying pasting from somewhere. So is it fixed one that GitHub Actions that they're providing that installation of Chrome or somebody is writing the code of that one? I
See,
don't know that.
installation of Chrome is plug. Always remember, Chrome is a plugin. Okay, the
Yes.
GitHub Actions has a plugins. Okay, a lot of plugins are there. Okay, were
Yes. Yes.
generated by others. Okay, it's not like the GitHub Actions will not generate it for you. For suppose I have
Okay.
created a plugin, Vinay. I have created a plugin called a security plugin, and I keep it open to the market, saying that hey, I have created one plugin. If you want to use it, you can use it. Okay, and there is a plugin for the Chrome. Okay, there is a plugin for the Chrome. Maybe you are using a wrong plugin or anything. That's why it is getting error. There are plugins, Chrome plugins or anything, or else sometimes the company only provide you the plugin. Okay, for suppose if you see there is a security tool called as Sonar Cloud. Okay, that Sonar Cloud
Okay.
is a security plugin. Okay, where it will provide by the company itself, saying that hey, I have created a plugin for the GitHub Actions. Please use it and use my tool, like that. That Chrome installation is also plugin. Okay, where you have
Yes.
to
Yes.
use the
Yes.
right plugin to uh, make it work for you. Okay, and in that Chrome
Okay.
plugin, I also use Chrome plugin a lot for the different applications. Whenever I suggest you to check it out the version. I faced a lot. I faced so many issues in the Chrome plugin because of the versions. Okay,
Yes,
never
yes,
use the
yes, yes,
old version, never use the latest version. You have to use the version which is stable. Okay,
yes, yes,
that is
yes,
the
yes, yes.
most error which you face in the Chrome. If I am not wrong,
Y-
I faced a lot.
Yes, yes. Every time my script fails because of the driver only.
Chrome
Yes,
X,
yes.
all these are the plugins which you have to use it the stable version. Don't use the old one. Don't use the new one. Use the
Yes, yes.
stable one.
Okay, okay. That's it. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, guys. If nobody doesn't have any questions, we can wind up the call. Okay, the management will provide you the remaining details like when it will be and on when it will get start and everything, at what time and etc. Okay, let's see in the next class, and we will start with the lion. We'll start with the development cycle first. How the software development cycle looks like. Then we'll go with the Linux. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your time.